I'm live. I got it right this time. Sorry, you guys. For some reason, even though my phone says landscape, my sometimes YouTube does not read it as landscape. So it kept saying you're locked. Turn your camera into landscape, and I was like, I was trying to tell it I am in landscape, but it was not listening to me. So, all right, happy Monday morning. I wanted to have breakfast with you guys this morning. I'm having my Premier Protein because I have to get back on my Lindora diet because I've already gained back 2 pounds from not being on it. So I'm getting back on it, and that's all there is to it. So I hope you guys had a fun weekend last weekend, and I know I did. I had company Saturday night, and we drove around and looked at 55 plus gated communities, and so that was fun. It was certainly fun it was fun. It was nice. I was not going to get dressed, but I thought I'm just going to put my hair up in a messy ponytail, on top of my head. And then as I did one thing, then I thought, oh my God, I've got to put some eyeliner on. And then after I did that, I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to put some blush on. And anyway, one item of makeup led to another. And so I ended up putting my makeup on. I hope you notice I'm wearing my ear sleeve, which I love, but unfortunately they don't really stay on. But for this scenario, me just sitting here and talking, it should stay on. And then this is a pretty earring that my mother gave to me. There are 2 of them, but I just have the one on. So anyway, those are my earrings, and I have new foundation to share with you guys. I have new makeup to share with you guys, and I will do like a get ready with me and apply the makeup with you. But I kind of was getting things together, like some of my favorite things. And so some of my favorite things was my new YSL makeup. So I thought, well, is this going to be a YSL video, or is this going to be a all kinds of stuff video? So I kind of stuck to the YSL. Thank you everybody that's writing in, commenting. I can't read it because I'm on my phone and I'm about 3 feet away from my phone, so I just can't see it. But I thank you for commenting. Carol Show said she liked my bangs, so I'm wearing my bangs. I really need to cut them because they're really too long to be the way I want them to be. But it does give me a different look. And I would recommend, Carol from Carol was showing that she bought some clip-in bangs, and I also have some clip-in bangs, but they don't look good on me. So I have enough hair that it's not about having enough hair. It's just the way the front of it's cut that I can, use or pull out some for bangs, especially when I'm wearing my my clip-in ponytail. Okay, you guys, I'm so jazzed. I think I have landed, for me, the holy grail of foundations. The foundations of all foundations. And it is the YSL brand. Now, I've been without foundation for a while. And the last foundation that I used was Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is wonderful. Now, let me tell you all the foundations I've gone through since I've been on YouTube. Kat Von D Locket, Marc Jacobs, of course, Estee Lauder. I've gone through several brands of drugstore foundation, and I like them, but I really need a full coverage. But sometimes I like to mix the drugstore foundation with my department store foundation. Forgive me for drinking my protein, but but we're having breakfast together. So now there is one thing I do not like about the YSL foundation, and I will explain that. But the foundation gives me a very velvety texture for my complexion. There's Shelby. And I almost have to say, is this a liquid foundation? Is this a stick foundation? Is this a powder foundation? Is this a sponge-on type foundation? It's just, of course it's a liquid foundation, but it goes on, and once it's in place and it dries, I mean to tell you guys, it is really, really spectacular. Now, I'll start since I'm talking about the foundation. Here's my I got my YSL from Sephora. And I have my receipt in there, so I'll go over what I purchased and then how much it was. So this is the Touche Eclat Le Tint, and it's the Radiance Awakening Foundation. It does have some sunscreen and SPF of 22. Now, the gentleman that helped me at Sephora, I said I wanted a YSL foundation. He said, what color, what type, and I said, I have no idea. You tell me. So I said, I have yellow undertones. So does that mean I need to get like a bisque color foundation? Does it mean I need to get a foundation with some pink in it? And he said, no, all that means if you have yellow undertones, then bottom line, you find a foundation that matches your skin tone. And then you build on top of that, adding colors that neutralize and bring out the colors in your complexion that you want to enhance. So let's see what color, because this was a good color for me, and of course he matched me. This says it is it is warm almond. And so that's what it says, warm almond BD30. So that's the color. Now let me tell you okay, first of all, go back to the positive. The end product, the way the look, the way it makes my skin look is truly like velvet. It's not too shiny. I don't have to apply 2 or 3 coats like I did the Estee Lauder. I had to apply another coat around here. And even though that was full foundation. So I daubed this on, and then I put it on with a brush. But let me tell you it dries right away. I use a primer. I did not use a primer today, I will say that. Now, this is what I don't like about it. See how it is a pump? So if I pump, and then I put my brush and I put it on, I need another pump. But I don't really need a full pump. I only need like a half a pump. But there's no doing a half pump. You do 1 pump at a time. So I don't like that. I cannot control, other than a pump, the amount of foundation that I'm going to be using. So that's my only negative to this. Other than that, I absolutely love this. This is the box that it came in, a pretty, gold YSL box. So, okay, that's that. The next item I purchased from YSL was a concealer. Now, once again, the gentleman said, what kind of a concealer do you want? You know what, I may turn some lights on. Oh, well. And I said, I need a concealer that makes my under eyes that are hollow pop out a little bit. I think I am. Hold on, don't go anywhere. I'm going to just turn this light on. Oh, great. I don't think that did anything. Let's see if that helped. Does that help at all? I don't know if you can see the texture of my skin, but I also have a skin story for you. So anyway, okay, this, so he said, okay, then this is the concealer you want. So this is, oh my goodness, this is Tan Holly Bronze, HALE/bronze. So that's the color of the concealer that I purchased. And I like it. I have it on now. Here's the box it came in. It says it's an all hours concealer. Oops. All hours concealer. And oh, now here it says it's number 2 ivory. Then I purchased a blush, but this is not a YSL blush. This is a Sephora blush. I needed something, I wanted to try something different than a powder blush. So that's what this is. And it's kind of a creamy texture. It's a creamy powder. And it's very, very tinted. I mean, a little bit goes a long way, but I do put it on, I do apply it with a brush. Because if I could apply it with my finger, just kind of go like this, but it doesn't blend well with a finger. It needs to be blended with a brush. So I like this. I have this on now, and this is, the color of this is Date Night, and it's number 32, and it is a matte. Because being in the desert, you know, I perspire, you get hot, and matte is better for me living in the desert. Okay, now I bought 2 lipsticks. Now these are not YSL, these are Sephora, and I said I needed a bright new summer color lipstick, and I wanted it to be the permanent, the stain type lipstick, because I wanted it to stay on all day. So at first I bought, well, anyway, I bought these 2. So, and I combined them. One is kind of a reddish orange, and one is a pink. Where am I? One is a pink. I couldn't find the perfect color, so by buying these 2, naturally, I got the right, I liked the color that they blended together, that they made together. And these, I can't tell you what color these are because it just says Rouge Cream Lip Stain. And the color on, chili pepper. The reddish one is chili pepper. That makes sense. And the pink one says, the pink one doesn't say anything. The pink one, I have no idea what color it is. I must have pulled off that part of the label. Which, by the way, would you like to know how angry I got trying to get these suckers opened? Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna break one of my nails. Okay, and they're stain lipsticks. They stay on forever. They are from Sephora, they're not YSL. Then I bought 2 more items. I needed, and actually he made a mistake, but I got home, I wasn't gonna get in the car and drive back. I needed a black eyeliner, eye pencil, and I wanted a light brown pencil for my brows. Black for my liner and waterline, brown for my brows. But he gave me 2 browns, but one is darker than the other. You can't tell the difference there. And I have to say, I really like them. I've got this on my brows. I will just use these, I'll use both of them up for my eyebrow, but the point is so fine on these that truly each stroke looks like a tiny little eyebrow hair. I mean, it's kind of fun to use them and to really delicately shape your eyebrow. So I'm loving these, and then they have the spoolie at the end. Look how little the spoolie is. I cracked up. I mean, really, could they spare another spoolette? Evidently not. So, okay, I got those two eye pencils. And you know what? This is not a lot of product. It's so skinny, and then practically 1/3 of it or 1/4 of it is spoolie. So, okay, drum roll, please. Let's see, how much did I spend? And I don't have a club card or anything like that. So whatever, I had no discount. So all of that was $165.94. And I gasped at the price at the check stand. I went like that. I went, how could this be that much? And so the gentleman said, oh, you got a lot for your money. I was like, I did? And he said, oh yeah, you got a lot. By switching from YSL by going to the Sephora brand to get your lipsticks and your eyeliner and your blush, you saved a lot of money. And so anyway, I pretended to be grateful, but to be honest, I was like, God, makeup is so dang expensive. And like I said, how much product can be in this little thing? Not much. And I have to do 2 pumps. I have to do 2 pumps for my foundation. That's crazy. Okay, I have one more thing I want to share, but at first I'm going to take another sip of my you know that I love my leggings and tops, and they're like tunics, but as long as they come to the top of my thighs, they have to come to the top of my thigh, and they have to be 3/4 length sleeve, and they have to be some type of a V-neck. I'll buy it. And so, but in order to wear those tops, I usually wear them with my leggings, and I have all kinds of leggings. I prefer just my plain black ones, but I have some wild pattern ones. Now, it's that I don't even want to say it because I don't want to give them any publicity, but that LuLaRoe brand that turned out to be so evidently hard to deal with, from what I understand from watching YouTube videos, that so many of these young gals that invested in LuLaRoe not only lost their money, but lost their dream of having their home-based business, because the product ended up not being what was promised, from what I understand. So I don't buy from LuLaRoe. I buy from Agnes and Dora, because they have a similar product, but it is, let me see if I'm saying that right. Agnes and Dora. They have similar product, but their stuff is really good, and they're very easy to deal with. And I go online and I go on eBay and I just type in black leggings for Agnes and Dora, and I type in my size, and I wear an extra large. They're stretchy, and I could probably wear an XXL. I could probably wear an L, but XL fits me fine. They're comfortable. I can wash them. I do not put them in the dryer. I put them outside to dry in the sun, and it just takes, not that long. Well, anyway, look at these cute leggings I bought. I'm not buying any more leggings because I don't need any more, but I just thought these were so cute. Aren't these darling? And I want to wear a cute white top with them, and they're so snugly soft. And when you're a curvy girl, it's hard to wear jeans. For me, it's hard to wear anything that has a snappy, zippy waist, and it's hard to sit down in it. And so there you go. But I do have a couple pair of jeans, nice ones. Well, they're nice only because they fit me. And you know how hard it is to find that perfect jean. I don't care what size you are. It's just hard to find a perfect size jean, perfect fitting jean. So anyway, I love my new Agnes and Dora leggings, and I don't purchase them. Usually they're like $21, and then sometimes they'll add a $3 shipping fee. But And if they're not 21, then maybe they're 23 with free shipping. So they're around that price. And I've washed mine a bazillion times, and they wash really well. They hold their shape. They don't thin out. They don't get those little balls on them. The Agnes and Dora brand, I highly recommend for leggings. That's all I've purchased from them, but I really have enjoyed my leggings. So I think I might wear these today. So anyway, that's all I wanted. I shared my new makeup, and then I have some other stuff I want to share and talk about, but that'll be another video. So anyway, thank you for joining me today in my kitchen while I'm having my protein shake. And if you have not already, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, press that bell so you know every time I do upload a new video. So anyway, this is Palm Springs Cindy saying, mwah, P.S. I love you, and until our next conversation. Bye-bye.